When it comes to selling any type of product on Etsy, especially during the holidays, it's very important to find and follow trends. I know from experience how easy it is to just create what you want and what you think is going to sell, but I'm telling you, if you really want a successful shop or business, then you have to do some research to find out what's trending and what is selling. But how do you find the trends that will actually increase your chances of selling your products? First, let's chat about some of these Etsy specific platforms that can help you discover trends. The first tool that I want to show you is Erank. This is actually the very first ever Etsy keyword research tool I used years and years ago when I opened my first Etsy shop. Their platform is so easy to use, so I definitely recommend playing around with it when doing some keyword research, but they also have a trends section. I do pay for like the basic membership, which is around $5 a month, so not too much of an investment, but this is what allows me to really dig into this feature. I have my pillow and my laptop here in front of me, and we will dive into it together. I'm already logged into my own Erank account. You can create a free account, and like I said, you can upgrade to their basic package as well if you would like. And if you want a video in the future where I dive into Erank and show you how to use it for everything that is your Etsy shop, let me know. But today we're just gonna go up to the top where it says trends. We're going to select monthly trends. And as long as you have that basic package, like I mentioned, you will see a list of hundreds of different key terms, and you'll be able to filter it by date. And that is what's truly important here with looking for holiday trends. You really have to be able to change the date range. Now, you're only gonna have access to change the date if you have that basic package. So I recommend going ahead and upgrading now. I am not an affiliate with them at all or anything like that, so I am just making this recommendation because I honestly think this is super helpful. But if you do have that upgraded package, you're able to select the date. And what is super helpful during the holiday time is that you can choose, for example, November of 2021, and be able to see what was trending last year during this time. And this will help you add trends and keywords to your listings this year because you know these were successful in the past and they're proven to be successful. And let me tell you, some of these key terms are successful every single year. These aren't specific to current time trends as much as they are just trends that we see on Etsy year after year. For example, these top searches, you can already see gifts for her, gifts for him, personalized gift, personalized gifts. These are things that are always trending on Etsy during this time of year, and they skyrocket during the month of November. As you can see in this little trends graph, there's nothing in October and it shoots up like crazy in November and then starts dropping back down in December because this is the time period people are purchasing gifts for people. So what you're gonna do is just scroll through this. Erank has a favoriting system, so you can star your favorites and come back and look at them later when you're creating your listings, which is really nice. But here's a great example, gifts for pets. People love buying their pets gifts in the holiday season. I always buy my 2 dogs a little present, maybe a toy, something like that. And you can see that that keyword does nothing pretty much all year round until November. And then it gets over 300,000 searches. So gifts for pets, if you have something cute, maybe like a personalized blanket or something like that. You know, there's so many different things you can do and label it gifts for pets, and that's when they blow up. So here's a good one, holiday apparel. Again, nothing all year, but blows up in November. If you have a like print-on-demand shirt shop of some sort and you want to use the key term holiday apparel, obviously that is doing really well for others. So this is just a tactic that you can use to scroll and figure out what things were trending last year during the holiday season and be able to use that for your listings this holiday season. Because the difficult thing with really trends in general, if you're looking at something like Erank and you're seeing something blow up, you might have missed the mark. But if you can go do past research and figure out what blew up last year, you might be able to get on it a little sooner. So this is something I highly recommend, but in general, this is a great tool to use for current trends as well. Going back to September 2022, where we're at now, you can see Halloween, fall, handmade jewelry, home decor, minimalist, personalized gifts, etc. Those things are trending currently. So you can also try to jump on some of these as well, because this might be right before it blows up. So these might be good trends to hop on as well. So the next Etsy specific platform that I want to share with you is called Everbe. And this is actually an extension that you will put on your Etsy shop. So you don't even have to go to a different platform. You're just in Etsy and this will show up on the left-hand side. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so now we're gonna hop over to Etsy, just like you would if you were going to your shop. And over in this left-hand side, you can see Everbe and this little extension. You can also see on the right-hand corner of all of these listings, a little bee, and that is showing that if I click this, Everbe will actually give me a little detail about them right on the home screen. But my way of finding things that are trending using Everbe is I'll go to the top and I'll search for something, and I'm just gonna use a digital planner as an example. So just search for it just like you would if you were searching for it on Etsy. And then if you go to the left-hand side with your Everbe extension and click Analytics, it's gonna pop up this analytics screen. And why this can help you figure out trends is because they actually give you an estimated amount of sales in the last month and revenue in the last month. So if you actually sort it based on sales in the last month, it's gonna show you the things that are selling the most in the last month, and it's giving you 60 search results. So this is 60 different items and products that are using that main keyword of digital planner and showing you which ones are selling the most. So this first one says ad, so I'm gonna ignore it, but we're gonna go on to the next one that says digital planner and pop this open, and say we'll pop open, the next one as well. So this first one, it's showing a 2022-2023 planner. It looks like it has the years and an undated version as well. So that is what this is. And let's see, it looks like this is the exact same thing. So maybe currently what's trending is a 2022-2023 planner. Obviously 2022 is coming to an end, so if it were me, I would switch it to 2023-2024, and then also an undated version as well. What this is showing me is that even now people are getting excited about making plans for next year. So as far as trends go, I think getting on top of going ahead and selling that 2023-2024 version of this, you would be onto something, because I personally, my planner is almost out. I'm ready for my 2023 version, but right now, a lot of the planners that are for sale are 2022, 2023, and I'm like, why would I buy a planner that has a whole year that's almost over? So that's just something to keep in mind if you are doing digital planners or planners in general. But anyway, just scrolling through here, skipping the ones that say ad because those aren't really relevant. They're running ads for those, and just seeing if there's something that pops out that's a little bit different. So you can do this, of course, with any niche whatsoever. It could be, let's see, Christmas sweatshirts. You could do some research on Christmas sweatshirts. Let me get my tabs cleaned up. Go over to analytics and estimated sales in the last month, which doing this research for something like holiday themed is great because November is when these will probably peak. So this will show you the designs that already are getting some traction this month. And if you jump on those this month, most likely you're gonna have tons of sales going into next month. So the very first one is, let's see, a Christmas tree sweatshirt. So easy, simple. I mean, 100% you could find this little tree design on Canva. Basic font with extra spacing in between. Again, Canva. This entire design was probably created in Canva. You know, doing holiday themed sweatshirts this time of year is probably a great idea, especially if you're already selling clothing. Get out that holiday gear, y'all, because people want to buy holiday sweatshirts. I am one of them. And also, if you're really digging this resource with Everbe, I do have a link in the description that can get you signed up for free. And then you can, of course, upgrade if you want more details, but go ahead and check that out. The link will be in the description. So moving on to another Etsy specific platform that I really like to use, that is 𝗟𝗟𝗡. I have talked about this numerous times in my various videos. This platform has been so helpful for keyword research. What you're gonna do is just create an account through 𝗟𝗟𝗡. If you want 20% off your monthly subscription, use my promo code shelbykayreeder. Also, the link is in the description, and this is like an ongoing discount for your subscription. So do not sign up for this without using my promo code, because you'll get 20% off indefinitely. So using the 𝗟𝗟𝗡 search tool, I use this most commonly for keywords, but you can use it to try and figure out some trends. So we're just gonna keep on with the digital planner search word, keyword, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we're gonna wait for this to load. So as you can already see, digital planner is a very broad key term. So the competition you're seeing here is a very high. Obviously, as far as like a keyword, you would want to add some more specific words in the front or end of this to make it a long tail keyword to help with searchability. That's a video for another day, but we're not really looking at this as keyword research, we're doing trend research. So what you're gonna do is scroll down to the very bottom here where it says listings, and you're gonna sort this based on views so that you're seeing the highest amount of views at the top. These are going to be the ones that are getting the most views on a monthly basis. So this is where you want to start doing your trend research. So unlike Everbe, it's not telling us an estimated amount of sales, which is okay. We can just base our research on views in this case. So obviously these top few posts are getting the most views. So you'll just go to this little icon on the right and select it where it says details, and it will actually open up this listing in more detail. It's going to tell you a lot more about this specific listing. So again, when it comes to like research for keywords and tags and things like that, this is still a great tool to use. But why we want to click this open for trend research is because once going to more detail, it's going to show you the monthly views. So just in the last month, it's getting 4,000 views. And if you do this type of research on a weekly basis, say you found this and were like, wow, this is actually doing really good, you could favorite it and then you can keep an eye on it. Is it rising in views? Is it dropping in views? And then you know if it is kind of like on the rise, is it trending? So that's one thing you can do. You can favorite this listing and make sure to check back with it on like a weekly basis. Something I do when I'm really trying to pay attention to trends is go to these various Etsy specific research tools, favorite the listings I feel like seem like they might be trending, and then set a reminder on my phone or my Google Calendar or whatever is easiest for you to go and check those listings on a weekly basis so you can just watch their movement. Are they getting more sales? Are they getting more views? If so, like, why am I not listing this same type of product? So that is just something you can do to further your research. And if you go back, like this is a great example, it's teacher digital planner. So it's more specific than just saying that broad key term digital planner. It's teacher digital planner. So if you open that up, you can see it has 1,538 monthly views. So that's really good. And if you are creating digital planners for all different types of people, this might be something you want to watch, and you might want to create a digital planner specific to teachers. And if you see that this last month only had 1,300 views, this month it has 1,500 views, you know, that might be on the rise and it might be something that you want to replicate on your own shop. So this is how you can use Sales Samurai as a trend research tool. But in general, this is a great way to search for keywords. So if you are trying to start an Etsy shop and you want to be able to find what keywords are going to help drive traffic to your shop and your listings, this is a great place to start. And again, you can get 20% off on your monthly subscription by using my promo code shelbykayreeder, and I'll have it all linked below. Now moving away from the Etsy specific tools, I want to show you a few other ways to find what themes and trends are hot everywhere in general, which means they'll probably be hot on Etsy as well. First, let's head to Target. One super easy way to find trends is by going to your favorite stores like mine, Target. Go through the dollar spot, the decorations aisle, or with using our digital planner example, you might want to go through the planners or the office aisle. What colors or prints are being used for the planners? If Target is selling it, it's probably trending. For example, did you notice the color lavender was super hot this year? I mean, look at my adorable planner from Wave. Do you know where I bought this? Target. Most of you have probably heard of Google Trends, but I don't feel like a lot of people are using it as much as they should. Due to their custom date range feature, this is the perfect resource to find what is potentially going to be trending or has trended in the past during the holiday season. The racket outside right now is ridiculous. I really hope you guys can't hear it very well, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my laptop here and show you how to use Google Trends, especially for the holidays. Okay, so when you go to Google Trends, you are met with a search bar, and there's a couple different things you can do. You can search based on a topic like digital planners, we'll use that again as an example, you will see the amount of searches it gets over a period of time. And what you'll want to do is go up where it says past 12 months, drop that down, go to custom time range, and then you're probably safe to choose like Halloween day of 2021 to Christmas of 2021, because that will really give you a good range of the holiday season. And then once that is done, you can see, how often it was searched during that time period. So this is kind of letting you know, like, is this a hot topic or a hot product that I should be selling during the holiday season? You do see that searches go up in the middle of December range, and that is probably because in the middle to end of December is when a lot of people are planning for the new year. So digital planners might be a hotter product to sell in December because of January coming up. So that's something to keep in mind. But if you're wanting to look at the general trends from last year during the holiday season, you can search without a search term during that date range, and then you're going to actually get the top search topics and queries during that time period. Not all of these will be relevant to you and what you're selling, but you can just flip through here and see if there's anything that pops up. Right here, number 15, it has a really high rate as far as search goes, and you can see that is Christmas tree. So if you are creating things during the holiday season, including the keyword Christmas tree would be smart. So then you can always click that open if you want and get a little bit more details as far as when that trending keyword was most popular. So that is Google Trends. Another place that you can find trends is TrendeSignbook.com. This website is all about forecasting the trends each year. So let's go ahead and hop on over to their website. So when you first go to their website, you're going to be seeing their upcoming trend book, which is for 2024, way ahead, but you do have to pay for that. So you also have to pay for, I think it's their 2022/2023 version as well. You can see that there are a couple 2022 versions that are for free now, but then some of the other ones do cost money. So for example, the trend book forecast of 2022 and 2023 does cost money. So just keep that in mind. You can still use their website without spending a dime by going up to the top. There is a free ebooks tab, and if you scroll through here, sometimes you'll find something that might be helpful to you. Maybe this one that's talking about kids room, that might show you some trends. Down here you see furniture. So there's different ways to find trends in these free ebooks, but the place that I like to go the most is the mood board section at the top. This is going to show you a lot of the colors and themes that are popular each year. So right here you can see color trends 2023 wellness blues. So this website is forecasting that the color wellness blue is going to be trending next year. And if you scroll down, we actually see lavender cream, and that's going to be trending in 2023 as well. So you can use these mood boards to help you create proper colors and themes in your products to make sure you're following the trends that are potentially being forecasted for the next year. So this is a very easy way to check what is trending, and I'm going to continue doing some research and finding other websites that forecast trends, and once I find them, I'll do another new video about all of those websites as well. Now next week I will be sharing a video with actual trends that you can apply to your shop right now during the holiday season, so make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that. And in the meantime, if you want to watch this video I posted last week about the things you should do to your shop before the holiday season, check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep your head in the clouds.